What's up, party people? What's up, everybody in the building? What's it is?
Yes, Lord. It's Nightcap with Yana Lu and the crew. We got Pure Soul in the house. Yeah.
Yeah. Pure Soul definitely in the house. What's up, world?
Yes, Lord. And we got Lee Johnson in the house, big baby. What it do, Lee?
What's going on, man? Sitting in the ride, chiming in, sitting in the parking lot in Atlanta.
Okay.
So Atlanta.
You feeling
Everything's
Atlanta today, bro? You feeling Atlanta today?
Everything's Atlanta. All day, every day. All day, every day. Every day. EERDAY day. Every day.
Hey, you like you on the West End somewhere.
He's somewhere.
Yeah,
He's somewhere.
I'm on the west side. I am on the west side.
Hey, you look like it. I could tell. Like this, the way you sitting up in the car, you're totally focused.
I'm about to get outside in a minute. I'm about to walk around outside. It's a nice day. You know what I'm saying?
Get you some air.
I'm gonna take y'all on an adventure.
Guys, we love y'all. We love y'all. Well, guys, this is Nightcap with Yana Lu and the crew with D-Dub, Pure Soul, and Lee Johnson. Guys, we are the crew that comes to you from a positive perspective, and we like to put the light on those things that is talked about behind the scenes that need to be talked about in front of the scene, and we bring you a different perspective so that you will not make a mistake in just diving in with your own mindset before a second thought. So tonight, guys, is so wonderful. Thank you guys for tapping into APAT Media. Again, like I said, just in case you guys are tapping in a little bit late, I know our show was running late tonight. We had some technical difficulties, and we had to make sure that Lee Johnson was on the line because he is out doing some research for us tonight. That part. He's checking on some storylines. Yes, Lord. We had to put him in a security uniform. Lee Johnson, we put you in a security uniform, and we need you looking out on the people tonight. You all right out there?
Storyline. Yeah, I'm definitely. I'm cooling. It's real breezy. It feels good outside.
I see. We jealous. All right. We got Lee Johnson on security. Tonight, guys, like I said, we got some hot topics. We always got Pure Soul in the house to give us some vocals.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. And I just want to let y'all know that we did creep up on D-Dub on his social media handles, and the brother was out there rapping cold. I'm talking about the boy got...
I like that. I like that. I like that. Thank you very much. But they need to know how good you spit and sing, though. You be holding back, though. You know what I'm saying? We got to get you back on some stuff too.
Well, I'm gonna play with it. You know,
it's time.
baby.
It's our season, baby.
It you know, nothing but a place of winners. Nothing but a place of winners.
It's time to let it do what it do.
That is right, guys. We got some special topics tonight. I wanted to put some things. I'm always surprising the guys. They always sitting at the table. You know what I'm saying? Wondering what's on Yana's mind. God dang. Well, these are the greats. You know, you got D-Dub again. You got Pure Soul. You got Lee Johnson, and these are the great faces, guys. That when Yana throw a topic out, these brothers know how to expound with no games. Do you hear me? No games. So tonight we're going to play popcorn here. We're going to get a little fiddle jiddle from Pure Soul. I always love to hear his music. Then I want to get a little jam from D-Dub in the house. Always want to hear it. Get a little inspiration from Lee Johnson because that is the philosopher of the group, that part. He gives us another way to think about things, and we thank you for that. And then you got the, hey, how you doing? Real Yana Lu. Yes, Lord. Yes. So tonight, guys, let's go ahead and talk about some things. I was with the young lady that we seen last week, Miss Dr. Christina Clement, running for 2024 president. How y'all feel about that?
I mean, I'm honored to know we got a sister out here that have that much power, that much heart, that much professionalism, that much creativity, have the mindset and determination and focus and motivation, and ain't afraid, and also the determination and confidence to step out the box and do something that a lot of people will look at you like you're crazy for even saying it. But you don't even care. You just like, I'm going for president.
That part.
If you were standing somewhere in the average building, the average facility, and you say, what are you doing? Oh, I'm working on becoming the next president of the United States.
Yeah.
They're going to look at you like you're crazy. But at the same time, no matter here or there, trust in God and follow your soul. Follow your heart. Follow your path that he got you with. So if it's meant to be what it can be, nobody can never say it can't be. So you always put in your heart and your mind and soul to know what you want to be and live for what you want to do and let God allow it to come true.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I wish her the best.
I love it.
I'm going to vote for her because I don't give a damn about
Me
them
too.
last two
She
presidents.
got my vote too.
She got my vote. Damn
got
them
your vote,
last two
Chris O.
presidents.
She got my vote.
One bipolar and the other one, he got bad bank accounts and he a liar. So
And I think one of them is a plastic alien. That's the one that's in the house right now.
that's why I say he bipolar too.
I tell you, Biden to me is plastic as hell. And I ain't talking about the fake kind of credit card. The nigga just look like he walking in different skin.
Yeah, like he a clone, right?
I'm just saying.
I'm saying too. And you know what, so Yana, the trip part about it, and yo Lee, I know you're gonna tap in and feel me on this, is like I never thought I would get to this age in my life that I be damn the two presidents we got representing us. I mean, like I be damn, hard as we ain't worked all our life.
Beavis and Butthead.
Stuff our parents and went through. This what y'all leave us with?
Dumb and Dumber.
God damn. I mean, like this all we got left in society to represent the United States, Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Wow.
We got to be more careful, y'all.
Dumb and dumber, but I like Trump.
You like Trump?
I like Trump. Trump a businessman.
Well,
He
you
a
know.
businessman, man, when it comes for him. He run by his own rules. He don't really listen to what they tell him. He do what he want to do.
Now, you got bars on that one.
He
Cause
do what he
does.
want to do. That's why I like that, man.
I respect that part, what my brother's saying. Go ahead, Lee. What you got to say, Lee?
I don't know about liking Trump.
I don't like Trump.
I ain't really. Listen. I ain't saying he racist. I really think he's playing a role. You know what I'm saying? But he's always been rich.
Let me see your
The only
face.
thing about this is the thing about Donald Trump. You can say any business person said that Donald Trump made them rich. Donald Trump has made anybody rich. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to knock him, but as far as the president, y'all know the president really don't have a whole lot to deal with you in your personal life and your job and your personal economy. He really has nothing to do with that. So why have a fucking brazen lunatic as the head of the company? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he's
Hey, I'm gonna say this though, man. Some things
embarrassing, bro.
I feel you, but I'm gonna say this, man. Donald Trump done a lot for the colleges, the black colleges that he don't even talk about, that you don't even know about, man. Because he, like I said, as a businessman, he done dumped a lot, millions and millions into Spelman. Look it up.
Let me ask y'all a question. I heard some stuff about Donald Trump, and they were saying that Donald Trump actually was for the blacks. Y'all test this out. He was for the blacks, and they said that when he got the presidency, that a lot of people didn't like him because he was trying to free some things and do some things for us, and so they tried to turn it around and make it look like he was actually the bad one. But
Biden was the bad one.
well, how the hell they get up in the White House?
Because he told all them lies to the black people, and they believe him. Now look at them. They looking crazy.
Yeah,
They looking real crazy.
they looking shot at. They looking as plastic as Biden sitting in that White House.
Hey, all right. I want to ask everybody a question since we're on the president.
Let us see your face.
Answer this. What does the president's policy have anything to do with your life? Tell me. A personal sway on your life and your business.
Well, first of all, what's his policy?
Any policy that he knows, any policy that he creates or vetoes or anything that he does in that office, what does it have to do with you in your life, personal, or your business, or you making any money?
Well, I think, Lee Johnson, what it has to do with, I think that every policy that he's pretending to run for and to stand up for, basically every bit of it has something to do with all of us. Because whatever rules or regulations that he's ordered to force down our throat, because first and foremost, he ain't making no rules. He ain't making no rules.
No. Be specific. Tell me a policy that you know and you think of something that he's done that has affected you,
Okay,
your business,
well,
your money, something specific.
Right. Well, Biden ain't the topic, but I go there. I don't know nothing the man said. To be honestly, for real, I don't know nothing because I don't listen to nonsense and foolery. So, if it has to line up, it has to line up. What he's saying has to line up with his actions. And one thing I can tell you is what somebody show you the first time. Do we all remember Biden made a lot of these rules that was against the brown color? So what you said the first time is what I'm going to stick with.
Yeah.
So I don't vote
Well, I want to
for
ask y'all
either
one
of them.
question while we getting deep on this.
Yeah.
Okay. How it is to go through an election as the president of the United States, and the pandemic came in between it. You had one president that everybody get credibility to, but the inflation, the economy was down through the impact of the pandemic. Now we are up higher than we ever been before, even though inflation is different because the jobs and everything and changed the financial rate. People ain't making the money they should be making at a job. But everybody is working and people are making money. Everywhere you look, everything is building. People are building around. So what I'm saying is to myself, I don't agree with Biden. I don't agree with Trump. But I feel like it was some flip-flamming situation that happened through the pandemic that make whoever was the president look bad. Because if you win the president's election, right, and if you don't run the House, anything you trying to pass, say if it's ran by Republicans,
Yeah.
it gonna make you look bad in the economy to your people because the people think you ain't doing nothing, but you can't pass nothing to help your people. So when I look at Biden being the president for the past 4 years, right, he didn't run the House. So when you don't run the House, what can you really do? I want everybody to really understand that as being the president of the United States, anything you trying to do, you can't pass no bill if everybody for Trump in the Republican era because they want you to do bad.
Yeah.
And I think they sabotaged the election after he lost to make sure these last 3 years look like S.
He set it up for himself.
Let me ask everybody a question. Does everybody know what the Electoral College is?
Yes, we know. Because that's why we know Hillary Clinton should have won the presidency.
Yeah, that's the most important thing you need to win.
The Electoral College is a system in a voting system, which basically does this. It says which state in this state is more important in that state. So I guess the population or the economy of the state. So that's why when you be listening to presidents talking about winning certain states, and if I win this state, no matter, you can win more states in this certain section, I still win because it's how the voting system is done. And then you add lobbyists in with it. It can't be not corrupted. It's too many hands is mixed in with the votes. You vote for a representative that's actually voting for another person. You understand what I'm saying? So you vote for that representative is supposed to vote for the majority of the votes that he gathers, or whoever he votes. You know what I'm saying? For whatever president, whatever that. You understand what I'm saying? But that vote is swayed by lobbyists.
You breaking up on it. You breaking us on it, Lee. You breaking us on it.
You going in and out.
I think it's where your
My bad.
location. It's your location.
Oh yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, Lee. Who do you want for president? If you had to pick Biden or Donald, which one would be yours? And you couldn't say neither. Which one would you go for?
I mean, it really don't even matter. I wouldn't care. Either one of them. Listen, they ain't really trying to do shit. They ain't really trying to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They can't. The president's almost like a figurehead. They can't do anything. They're gonna just sit there and they're gonna fight with another form of the government, and they're not gonna ever get shit passed. Everybody's gonna smear each other. What everybody don't know is these niggas go home and shake hands and go out with each other's wives. They all went to school together. They're halfway all related. You understand what I'm saying? So it's it's
Go ahead, finish your thought. I was being rude. I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish your thought.
Nah. All I'm saying is, I don't want to disrupt, but I think that conversation is the trick conversation.
Yeah.
To vote for. That's the trick conversation. That's the conversation from the most important point in your politics. Your representative that's in your neighborhood, your governor, your mayor, they're going to bring companies to your place. They're the one that's going to do policies. Whatever small-owned business that you got is going to prosper.
I'm gonna chime. We're gonna go to another question right quick because there's a lot of breaking up on your end, a lot of chop. But just hold on because he's saying some things, guys. I think I'm gonna try to paraphrase what he's saying. He's basically letting us know that for the electoral votes is the important votes, which we know, but. Basically, the president, some people don't know that. And thank you for bringing that to the awareness. Some people don't know it. And then some people don't know that the president is not the one that makes the decision. The president is just the face of, he's just there to sit on the chair and look, different and pretty and everything and be the face to put the message out for the bad news that don't nobody else want to get shot up for. But I'm just kidding.
I mean,
but we're going to move on because I don't want to stay on politics. I'm not a politics person. That's not my thing. Like I said, politics is for somebody else. And I'm not trying to surface and find a show. We got one. So the topic that we're going to do, because Lee Johnson will take us there. And I like that Lee Johnson is educated about that. I do like it. Lee Johnson also made had a conversation with the president, the lady that's running for president afterwards. And he's very intelligent, gave some great points. Even taught me some stuff today. So Lee, thank you. Hold on, let me give you some bars, boy. Give you some bars, Lee. So Lee, that's good. And y'all, please don't think that, Yana Lu is being rude. Every single week, we're not just out here trying to placate. We do have real topics. We do have real things. But, sometimes we veer off and sometimes things need to be expounded upon. But today I want to get into, we're going to take it back to this building family and relationship things, guys. Because even with the politics, it's families out here hurting. You understand what I'm saying? And the things that I want us to understand is that I want us to start talking about solutions on how to come about things in a better way, because we are out here going through a lot of stuff. And saying the same thing every single day to a different crowd is what I don't want to do. Politics is the same thing every single day, different crowd, different time, different face. And we all hear this. It gets boring. It's boring to me. So what I really would like to know is, because of all these changes that we've been going through, because of this stuff that we have facing us on a day-to-day, let's talk about something real. Let's get together some of these care packages. What's going to happen when the lights go out and you can't reach your family member and you can't reach your friends and you can't talk to them? This is something me and Lee be talking about. Like, you really need to get your flashlights,
generator.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this is the time that is in. We are in a serious time in our life right now, and this is not time to be worrying about if we got a big house, if we traveling to Bali, if we doing this for the birthday, and I'm about to turn 50. Okay? So we got to look at stuff on a serious realm. And I want to know how y'all feel tonight about what's going on out here in this public and what's going on with our test of faith. And what do you know that your fate is? Because this situation is serious. And all y'all are some God-fearing brothers, and I'm a God-fearing sister. And that's the message that I want to bring on with Nightcap with Yana Lu, because y'all some powerful people. And I will not allow y'all's gift not to be shown talking about some malarkey. They don't get our time.
That's true.
They don't. So what do y'all think about the care packages that we need to be making? Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Your money finna be obsolete. Your money's gonna be controlled by a computer, touch of a finger. What is this like? How does this make you feel? What are you preparing for? What are we thinking about? What are we talking about out here? Because this life is serious while people are worried about going on a trip, buying a house, getting some land, opening a business. Are you kidding me?
That's why I think we lost that with the young generation, because the young generation, they so caught up in materialistic and social media. Like everything that's about to happen and turn around, it might not happen in our lifespan, but it's coming to pass. And as us as being adults that's not teaching our children the facts of life, they really gonna be lost. And reason why I'm saying is because, like, when you look at the situation with the young ladies being this way, the young kids being that way, they're not even focused on what's in front of them. It doesn't even matter right now, because they feel like they ain't got nothing to worry about. They just living for day to day. But as we see it happening. Mm-hmm. The only thing we can do right now is do our best.
Yeah.
Because anything else,
right here,
we don't know what's about to happen. We don't know what's about to happen. I mean, no matter how hard we try, no matter what we say, no matter what we do, we don't know what's about to happen. Mm-hmm. I mean, reason why I'm saying that, like a storm come through, right? Mm-hmm. You go in your room for shelter, and everybody bow their heads down. You wake up the next day, your whole house gone. You don't know. So all I can tell you to do is just do your best and trust God, and just live by His word. Just do the best you can every day, because ain't nothing you can do to change what's gonna happen in society. Because you can't prepare for it, because you don't know what's gonna happen.
I like that. Hold that thought.
That's all you can do,
Hold
man.
that thought. So, Pearso, you don't think there's nothing we can do, right?
I mean, only thing you can do, like you said, man, is stay prayed up.
That
Because
part.
everything that's going on right now is what they want them to do. That's you got to understand right now, man. The economy, they want this thing to collapse and crash,
Wow.
so they can bring that new world order in.
Yeah. That's true, guys. Let me tell y'all something. I'm trying to figure out how to bring a message in building families, which is what I'm basically about, which is building families, right? I'm trying to find out how to bring a message about building families in this world today. So today I feel like that, it could be a way. I think that we could make sure we educate the families on exits, bunkers. Y'all want to build something, build a bunker. Y'all want to do something. But in the Bible, he said it ain't a cave you can hide in.
Nope.
It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. So guys, when they say that there's nothing that we can do to prepare, they're right, except for what Pure Soul said. You prayed up. Search that word. Get in that word. Find that word for yourself. Let God manifest in that soul. Start cleaning some things up, because we at the end of the book of Revelations, for real, for real.
It's done deal. It's done deal.
So many signs have been shown.
Yeah.
That's why I don't believe. I don't need to run to no barricade. I believe in God. I love God, and I don't think He's gonna give me no more I can handle.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? I think He's gonna protect us. He's gonna protect His loved ones. Best believe that.
There's a part in the Bible they talk about the pillar of salt. It's kind of like it tells you to remind everybody about, God is here, God is coming, and you need to leave those things behind, because what He's fixing to do, He's going to destroy this place over here.
You got to.
But if you turn around and you walk with me, then you will walk into the new place, right? And if anybody, when you tell them, Dre, D-Dub, if you tell them to come with you and they don't come with you, mama, daddy, sister, baby, daughter, dog, cat, finger monkey, all of it. If they don't come, Lee Johnson, and guess what? You know what I'm saying? If they don't come, guess what happens? They're going to turn to a pillar of salt.
But a lot of our people are so lost.
Yep.
We're so lost, man. Like, you try to tell people that kind of stuff, man, they look at like you're crazy. They don't believe it. They're like, man, this man tripping. What? No. I've seen it so many times.
I too tell y'all. I want to dive into some stuff, guys. I had a conversation with a young lady, and I want y'all to start processing. I want every last one of y'all guys to start processing on it. So I'm sitting in a restaurant this afternoon, and I'm going to interview somebody, and I'm, talking about, just life, how life be lifing, right? So in the conversation, they were talking about the relationship of men and women, and they were saying, women sometimes. Basically, when a guy want to ask you out or a girl want to ask you out, we were talking about guys. When a guy wants to ask you out, we were saying that women need to understand that they need to know how to let a man know how she feel, or vice versa. Let a person know how you feel. Let them know what you like, what you don't like, what you need in a relationship. Because in these relationships, guys, and we're not bouncing around, we're touching on topics and we're expounding on them, but this is the topic for the night. We're talking about the relationships, on how people can truly reveal their true self. So in a relationship, women will wind up getting in an argument and all this stuff because men, they don't hear from the right place, I feel, because we want you guys to make us feel like we are wonderful with this. Yes, we got to already be there, but at the end of the day, if you ask me out on a date, and you ask me, where you want to go eat, where you want to go, I'm not going to like you anymore. I'm not going to like you, because that's going to let me know what type of time that you're putting into the thought process of me. And that lets me know how you feeling me and who you think I am. So, Dre, D-Dub, give me a little bit of say on that. What you think about that?
I just feel like a lot of women in this world today are very selfish. They're very selfish, and they complain a lot. They want what they want, but they don't know how to appreciate a person trying. If a person don't know you, how they gonna know you unless they ask? They can't assume something. You can try, but that doesn't mean everything you're trying to do, every attempt you make, is gonna be successful. If I say what kind of food you like, as I'm getting on, say, well, I like fish.
We can't get him on the show, Lee Johnson. We can't hear he's talking. So
say if they like fish, right? You say you like fish. Mm-hmm. So I know I could try to find a nice fish place. These are questions I'm asking you as I'm just conversating with you when we first meet. Mm-hmm. Like, well, what you like, and you can say you're vegetarian. And I can kind of put things in perspective on how to ask you out on a date and where to carry you to, because I know how you eat. But you say you're not particular, right?
Yeah.
in the history of some guys, they say, okay, babe, let's go
No,
out on a
I'm
date.
very particular.
Okay, say like for
Yeah.
example, some girls don't want to go to strip club. You take a girl out on a date, like, oh girl, yeah, you on the phone with your friend, like this guy, he took me to a strip club. What do you think this is? Oh, he took me to Chili's. Oh, he took me to to Applebee's. You complaining about where you're going, but you eating for free. Everything is on the person. So why just not go with the flow? So a lot of
I'm
times.
gonna tell you why when you finish.
So that's why a lot of time guys act particularly so they can make sure they got their money right for the date. If you don't know what you're living with, a person don't know. If you ask me to take you out on a date and I take you to Spun Divvy like I did years ago, I took a lady out to Spun Divvy right on Virginia Avenue. This is a true story. Mm-hmm. When I took her on a date, just like my phone sitting up here on this top right here, right?
Right.
She kept messing with her phone as we was out on the date, right?
Okay.
So, we ordered our food, she ordered her drinks and stuff, so everything was going cool, but I'm noticing how she kept messing with her phone.
Yeah.
So when the tab came out with the gratuity, everything was like $196, right? I asked her one question across the table. I said, baby girl, I want to ask you something. She said, what's up? I said, it's going to be a half a night or a whole night. She said, what you mean? I said, I'm just asking you this question. It's up to you how you answer it. I said, it's going to be a half a night or a whole night. When she said it's going to be a half a night, I said, well, you pay your half. So I paid the gratuity. I got up, I paid, and I walked off and I left her because you know why? She totally disrespect me as a man. You on a date, you getting drinks for double shots. Not knowing where we at, but at the same time you're on the phone and your other friend know you coming to chill with them once you leave. A man ain't stupid. So a lot of time when women go wrong, they do a lot of disrespectful stuff, but they want a man to treat them a certain level. When they're out here, you want to go on these big, terrific dates and have this big level of life, but you're not even ready yourself to treat a man the way he's supposed to be treated with respect too. So that's why you end up at Applebee's.
One thing I learned though, bro. One thing I learned.
He said Applebee's,
I know, right?
bruh.
One thing I learned about man or woman, if you taking a woman out and she's too busy on her phone, when she do her phone like this, same thing about a guy. You turn that phone face down, you got something to hide. You hide something. Mm-hmm. You hide something. Mm-hmm. That's a red flag.
That's right.
Already.
Let me tell you something. You finish. Mm-hmm.
But go ahead though.
Well, I turn my phone down because I don't want nothing to waste on it.
Damn. He lied. Y'all know that nigga lied.
I've been like this all my y'all ain't. I'm like Steve Harvey. Y'all even mess up my look. I've been like this my whole career. I always keep my phone down from day one. Anybody meet me, my phone will be down. Only reason why my phone up now, because I'm trying to see who hitting me up while I'm on the show.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna piggyback off what you're talking about. You say that the women. I guess I'm gonna put it to you like this. I think it's the type of women that we choose or the type of men that we choose. Because for me, if like right now, I'm in my state of I want to see what a man think of me. I want to know, if you're talking about if it's for a man to chase, then let me see you do it. Because women, you know what I'm saying? Women have been out here doing too much. You understand what I'm saying? Now to me now, everybody is like women are some like Miss Potato Heads, aftermarket Miss Potato Heads. Bars, Yana.
Man.
I'm serious,
Y'all
guys.
killing
And I'm going
me,
to tell
man.
y'all why I say that. I feel like people, period, not just women, are out here being aftermarket Mr. and Mrs. Potato Heads because everybody is getting some physical work done. Let me not just whip up on my women because, it is. But, we're shopaholics, okay? Now, y'all can adapt the habit, but y'all are providers. But for the most part, I feel like not for the women that are out here doing their thing, kudos to you guys, but for the people that are basically insecure, people that don't know who they are, lack of confidence. These are things that can hinder a relationship to me. So when we're in that relationship and a person, if they say, hey, Yana, I want to take you out. Okay. Well, my first question is going to be like, where? Where you want to go? And then when they say, well, I want to go such and such. Okay, thank you. Because that lets me know what kind of quality you think of me. Yeah. It's not the matter. I don't want to talk to a guy that got to say, well, you ain't had this before I took you. Well, how you know? I might can't pay my bill today and told you that I couldn't pay my bill for the last 3 months and was struggling. But that doesn't mean that's the person that I am. Because that's the situation where I'm at for the moment.
Yeah.
So women, we are looking at men. Sometimes we can look at it like that's a weak back man to say that, because for the most part, women, if we're told that man is supposed to come and get us, I don't want no broke joker coming and get me, and I got to hear his bullshit. I want a man. I want a Boaz. That's what the example in the Bible was: Norma, Ruth, Boaz, and then Esther. Esther stood ready after Norma trained Ruth and set him up with her nephew Boaz, and he tested everybody with anybody touched her, and then after the upper room conversation, he went and made her and had her, and she and he said, "Bless that child."
Well, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, a woman want a man to have a thought process when it come to taking you out.
Yeah.
But why is the thought process different when it comes to the sexual activity?
Not for me.
No, I'm just saying, like the majority of women,
because
they're very controlling with their body, with their man, but
Right.
they want their man to do the hell of a lot of work for them, though.
they wrong. D-Dub.
I'm saying, this is
and I
crazy.
like that you posed that question because
That's the woman. That depends on the type of woman, man. That definitely depends on
exactly,
the type of woman.
exactly.
I'm not saying, but you look at the list, you do a survey, I mean, you break it down, it's just about, it's like 60, 70% on that side, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it is.
I think the freakiness of the woman depends on several things, like where she's at in life, how she feels about you. You know what I'm saying? How you might be smelling, if she's drunk. You know what I'm saying? That might determine what she might watch. That might determine on how far she might go with you. And then you might have to edge her a little bit. You might have to do some abnormal things like put it in her face type shit, or some
Nah, that's
or
not
some,
what
some real you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta, but
It's not what I'm saying.
On the woman.
I think y'all missing what I'm coming from
know
on
what you're
this.
saying.
What
No,
I'm
you saying
talking,
why? Because Dre, because y'all are the men.
no, I'm saying like y'all want, okay, it's like a woman want a man to be a man, but then you want to tell him how to be a man once you're in a relationship.
That's a little girl.
No, but see, y'all can't have it both ways. That's the problem with us in society. When it comes to relationship, like you want a man to be an independent man when he meet and greet you and take you out. You want him to come this way, come direct, come straight in, handle his business. So once he handle his business and he being that man and he full-fledged, he's like, look, baby, you know, we've been hanging out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of feeling you. I'm kind of horny tonight. What's up? Oh, girl, this nigga came at me asking me for some sex. I ain't even been around me. I ain't even been knowing me that long. But I done took you to the mall 3 or 4 times. Got your nails did, your feet did. Everything you can get done that's getting to know you. But I can't ask you for no sex yet.
No.
I'm trying to understand how does this really work?
Well, it works like this. No, you can't ask for no
Damn
booty.
shame.
No,
That's
you
crazy,
can't.
but it's true.
No, we can't. We're not
It's
saying
so
like that. No, you can't
Hey,
because
hey, listen,
here
if you have
from
to
a woman's
ask for it,
perspective.
you don't want it.
Yeah, and hold on. And you can't ask for it because it's the thing like this. You guys are men, and in the word and in your parents, and I'm being serious, not just trying to make a show, make a laugh, but we were taught that we're supposed to hold ourselves out. And if you're saying that you are a man of God within that conversation, if you're entertaining me and you're telling me that you are a man of God as well, and I'm saying I'm a woman of God, then that means that you shouldn't be seeking that from me. And if you're telling me that you're a man of God, and that means that you're just doing stuff to get booty. You're not doing stuff to build a solidified relationship, because that means that those things that you're offering me is just for sex. Because if it wasn't, then you would be cool like Russell was with Sierra, and you would just do that thing. So we looking for the real men where y'all
Damn
stand
shame.
up.
That's
Okay,
bullshit.
what is okay? I understand all
Go ahead,
that.
bro. Go ahead,
I
bro.
understand all that what you're saying, but
You don't know what Sierra did.
Right, but hold on.
you got to understand. Okay, you do all that. Everything that she wants you to do, you do it for. And like I said, you waiting and holding out. And when you finally do get it, it's whack. Wow, you just spend all this time and investment.
Okay.
and you done married this person. And the first night you're wearing your second, the shit just garbage.
You know why? You know why? And I'm gonna tell you why it's garbage. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying. She got all these bodies in her back past, but she treats you, make you hold out this stuff. That's the crazy stuff you talk about.
Now, go ahead.
Listen, but all right, for number one.
Careful with our
for what
verbiage,
we
Lee.
were
Careful with our verbiage on the show, though. I was told we got to clean it up.
All right, no problem. For number one, in the beginning, like all these women, you know when you walk up on them what you getting half the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you getting. You go either you know if you getting Applebee's or are you getting roof crisp? You know what I'm saying? So if you venture in and she be like, yeah, let's go somewhere, and you ain't got enough, you kind of knew that you didn't have enough when you approached this woman. I don't even know why she said yes. It might have been something. So you really got to be more mad at yourself. And as far as like the best way, to me, my advice is don't even try to get it, bro. Like, don't even try to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, be cool, be chill. They'll give it to you. They know they want to mess with you anyway, like that when
Most
you
definitely.
first see
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta don't ask for it for one. Don't
But-
spend
No,
too much
you
money.
ain't got to ask for it.
But why
It's
we-
annoying.
But
It's
question though,
annoying.
why we?
spend too much money, man?
But why we can't?
If she already got you spending that much money,
That's
you
not what I'm
already
saying,
know
Lee.
that it-
That's not what I'm
Yeah.
saying, my brother. What I'm saying is why we can't just be like, see, when I look at the wildlife, I look at the lion, right? When I look at the lion and the lioness, no, this is a real story, what I'm saying. I look at how the woman come around the lion, smell him and rub her body up on him, and she get in front of him because she want him to make love to her, right? When it come to a man with a woman, he don't know when his woman want him. So he have to ask, Lee, that's crazy. You have to ask because you don't know when your woman wants you.
And you don't want to seem like
I
rape.
think if you in that part of your relationship, it's about over with.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. That's
It's
not
not
necessarily
over.
true.
I mean,
but
I don't
So let me
know,
ask
you know
both of
what I'm
y'all a
saying?
question. So,
Okay, let me-
so let me ask both of y'all a question because I don't want to keep going around and around. If that's the point, should we even be having sex outside of marriage? That's what I'm trying to get to. If we building families, sex shouldn't even be a part of it. We should not even be entertaining intimacy. You should be entertaining stroking the intellect. And see, now this lets me know where we're losing it because we're putting more value on the intimacy. So what I'm hearing from you guys, I quote me wrong. What I'm hearing is if I get you this nice drink and take you to this nice restaurant and buy you these things, that I should automatically get the booty.
No, a man is born with testosterone levels.
Testosterone, that's right.
Okay, when your testosterone level is up high as you become a man, it's certain levels of certain things that keep a man balanced. So when he all balanced, he don't function properly.
Okay.
So in relationships, a woman job is, if he married or whatever relationship is, she have to balance that. So when that man around her, they land there, he touching her, it's a sign letting her know he feeling her that night.
Yeah.
It ain't like he really want to ask her. He's just touching her a certain way. If your man kissing you around your neck or grabbing your hand and pulling you to him, it's certain things he doing letting you know he feeling you for that moment. He letting you know them signs.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to my brother Lee, I'm not saying you coming out your mouth every time you around your woman, say, yo, baby, I want to do this. No, I understand what y'all mean when you're saying if it's like that, it's terrible. That's a bad situation for anybody. I'm just speaking in general. The way women are today, they're controlling of their sexual activity in their relationships, but they want a man to treat them like queens. That's what I'm talking about. Where the problem is in relationships, a woman want all the finer things in life.
I agree with
but
you
want to
on
be
that.
stingy with the sweet
Gotcha.
potato pie.
Got you. I agree with you.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
got you. So I agree with you on
I
that.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. I think that, less 100. Thank you for clearing it up, D-Dub. Y'all, he's really 100 on that. Ladies, we got to stop that. I'm serious. You got the poo nanny and the stuff is warm, wet, and everything and above. You know what I'm saying? Tight, light, and right. And yeah, you know how the garages be when it's a big car going in a brand new built house.
Here's my thing, right? Here's my thing.
Go ahead, bro. Talk
Here's
to
my
him.
thing right here. I don't mind taking you to fancy restaurants, but the question is, do you go to fancy restaurants on your own?
I do.
It's been like, no. Do you go, when you go in there, do you go buy double shots at a time? Every time these, I'm saying, paying $30, $40, and $50 a shot,
I
double
do.
shot. If you don't do that, then you
Then
can't
you should
expect a man to
expect
do it. Then chill out. You don't
Well,
pause, man.
what if I agree with you
But-
something.
I mean, it says a lot because, first of all,
So she shouldn't have aspirations to have a bigger and better man.
no, you can do it. I'm saying,
No. It's but you know if you run up on a woman like that when you talking to
You
her,
know she ain't the
that's
one.
what she gonna give you on that date. You are before you even go on the date. You kind of know that's what you getting, bro. Like she's always on the phone when you first meet her anyway, before you even ask for the number. And the conversation these women talk about, it's either about money, it's either about traveling, it's either about anything. So you know if she's already doing that, you know when you take her out on the first date, she's not going to them places. She's using you
exactly.
for that place. But you kind of already know that, my brother.
But it's
Like,
a turn. It's
when
also a
when
turn off,
talking
though.
to these ladies.
It's a turn off.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got a whole woman in here, and y'all sound really crazy to me right now. Because y'all got a whole woman in this room, and y'all listening to y'all mental assumptions. It's a whole
No, it's not
woman
even
in
an
this
Well,
room.
you need to say something.
I'm trying to.
Man,
I'm
man,
trying
listen,
to.
man, if this chick is half naked somewhere, not all right, not in an
This will
island
go all
bar,
the way around.
not in an island bar.
Let her
Not
talk,
in an
Lee. Let
island
her
bar.
talk,
We're,
Lee.
we're in an American bar. If she's half naked and she's popping and all this stuff is going on, and you know what you're getting when you trying to holler at her. You already
Right.
know. So
Right.
you set yourself up. That's what I'm talking about. That's why.
Okay.
And even if it is when the conversation, you know what you're getting. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You do know what you're getting when you walk up on them, and you can tell by the area and the mental space. You know, so I agree with you on that, Lee. You do know. I agree with all you guys, but I just want to help you out with something because I actually love learning from y'all each week because I hear some new stuff out of each one of y'all mouths every single week.
I'm sick
You
of
know what I'm
y'all.
saying? So my thing is, as far as represented as a woman, as the women's side, the lady side, not the bitches and hoes side pieces and all that. Not that. I'm not talking from that arena. I'm talking about from a lady. So if you want to date a lady, now, because all y'all profess y'all are God-fearing men. So we're going to talk from a God-fearing point, right? Because we can't take from something we're not. So if we're God-fearing men and we're God-fearing women, then, and we're talking about dating one of them, so where does chivalry live? Let me finish. And where does the kingdomship show in the men? This is what throw us off. So if y'all want to know to clean it up and to really to overstand it and to all around stand it, inner, under, over, all around stand it. We feel like this. You guys are providers. So you guys are out the door. You're not in the house catering and seeing what's going on with the kids, with us, emotionally, mentally. You're coming in dog damn tired from the day because you're being provided for the family, the dog, the house, the wife, and the wants and the needs that you want for yourself and your family. But at the end of the day, it's how you look at us. You still got to know that you're a rough man, but you chose a soft woman because you want to be sensual. You're not going to go home and rub on your hard-ass body by yourself. No, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to be up under that woman. So that woman is expecting you guys as a man, as a Christian man that you're saying that you are. You're saying that you're a God-fearing man. That if you're a God-fearing man, there shouldn't be no price or choice because you shouldn't be out there until you are prepared and ready to handle a bona fide freaking relationship. And if you're not ready for that relationship, then it sounds like that we're talking to a bunch of little boys.
Yeah.
Real shit.
But it's a difference between a woman
Right.
and then a person that I'm just using you. That's what I'm saying. It's a big difference.
Yeah, big
it's a
time.
big difference.
Because
That's
there's
what
a
I'm
lot of hoes and some ho 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 Merry Christmases out here.
Well, to be factual about the situation, I'm gonna put something in perspective with you, Miss Yana.
Come on.
The women of the day is not the women of the world. The women of the world is of today is not the women that we was born with. Like my mother. When I look at women of today, they don't iron their man clothes. They don't cook for their man on a consistent basis. Every woman always throw up children in a relationship. Every woman ain't got no children.
That's right.
So some children are grown when they meet new men. Kids on their way out the door. They make all these excuses of talking about they at home doing this. You ain't got dishes to wash every day. You ain't got laundry to do every day. So why a meal not cooked? Well, you working at home. You know, like I'm just trying to figure out some of the things that women use against a man to try to say. I think it's safe to say a lot of women using their past on their future.
Yes.
With their future man.
Yes.
And that's why when I say about the testosterone level early, what I was speaking upon is this. A woman want a man to be sacred, to do right at home.
Mm-hmm.
But when he come home, you be distanced from him. You don't give him the love he deserves when you don't know what he went through all day. You only ask him how his day was. Mm-hmm. First thing you say, baby, you gonna get my feet dead Friday? You don't even ask him how
I'll be like, nah, baby, I'm gonna do them feet.
But I'm just saying, this is real what I'm saying. This is why when I be around real men in the barbershop just hearing brothers talk and relationships and a lot of stuff, a lot of women are losing real men because they treat real men like guys that's in the that's
like the street dudes they want to pimp.
Yeah. So the guys like real men, we feel like we don't have a chance unless we have to treat y'all like y'all want to be treated. So we treat you like trash. Now we ain't real men no more. But we trying to be a real man. Now we soft. Yeah. You see, it's which way you want us to be. So what I'm saying is, if you got a man that's straight up, that's real, that's down by law, and he say, look, baby, this is what I need, this is what I want. Listen to that man if you want that man to be real with you.
Wow, you said it on the head. Let me tell y'all something. He said that. He said that. Ladies, we do have to check ourselves. We get so beside ourselves, sitting in the house with our friend girl and girlfriend and mom and them and all them. Leave everybody out your business. For number one, stop telling your business, because when you get mad if your mama start liking your man or your sister or your cousin or your aunt, it's because you done told them every damn thing. You done told them every damn thing.
Yep.
So we have to get to the point, as women, we have to get to the point to really love ourselves and be the first examples about the church, because they are providing. And when they come in, they need to see the remnants of what a praying woman has been walking up in the walls that they out there providing for. I feel y'all, brother. So I think it's, if we talking to y'all, somebody today was telling us that when we talking to y'all, we typically don't even know what the hell we want. A lot of women
100.
don't know what they want.
And stop downing each other. Like if I'm talking to you, and I don't know you, I can't beneath you because your past. I don't know what God got for your future. You look at my present, you get to know me like, okay, well he ain't doing this or he ain't doing that, but I might go out here tomorrow. I mean, like sometime I'm a lotto player. I keep it 100. I'm a lotto player. I don't know when God got my lotto ticket ready to cash in.
Come on now.
So when I cash in on that ticket, it's no different than anything else going on in life. You don't never know when I'm going to succeed.
So so Pierce, so I know you're married. What is one of the things that keep your marriage? And how many years have you been married?
I've been married for 14.
Amen. What are some of the things that through the trials and tribulations that keep y'all together through the hard times? What are some of the things that you just vowed?
Man, for one, real love, trust, communicating. Those are big factors to that, man.
Yeah.
You got to communicate. And you got to smile. You got to laugh. That's one of the biggest parts. You got to, man.
Okay. I like it. So is there some things, that, Pierce, so that, you know your wife would love to see or love to have, but you ever had that time where you say, right now, baby, we can't, and that it causes a diversion, but you guys made it through? How did y'all get through those hard times?
By sticking together. By sticking together and still working hard and staying focused.
Now, are y'all go to church together? Y'all pray together? Y'all do all of this stuff?
We pray together.
Okay.
Don't really go to church like that.
Okay.
Church right here.
Let me tell you something. When you keep it
Church
real,
right here.
When you keep it real, D-Dub, Lee Johnson, when you keep it real, you understand what I'm saying? So, in these relationships that we have out here, I would like to know, because we don't want to talk about the little girls, because a lot of things that we've been talking about little girls. I'm talking about grown-ass women.
That's true.
And I mean, when I say that, we got to be careful who we entertaining and where we finding these women. Because your mama and your grandmama say, when you find it, where you going to send her right back to. You hear what I say?
Yeah.
So a lot of things that we've been discussing, guys, we've been talking about a lot of young girls, but this is the reason why I need y'all's wisdom, y'all real men's wisdom.
Like you said earlier, one thing about a real woman, she not going to let you go out and struggle like that. If she love you, she going to have your back.
Come on, preacher.
I mean, 100%. Because she want to see you win.
Mm-hmm.
And she want to build with you. Mm-hmm. That's why when you got a person like that right there, and y'all doing everything 50-50, you can't do nothing but come up. Because you got, like I said, you got a lot of ups and downs in relationship. You got a lot of people, they say you're supposed to pay all the bills, take care of the household. And she can just stack all her money up. At the same time, now when you fall down, is she going to lift you up? No, she got her bank account already set up.
You see?
And she, like I said, not a real woman, just a girl.
Period.
She already know who's next.
Lee Johnson, how do you feel?
Savage as hell.
Lee Johnson, how do you feel about the grandmothers and the mothers that teach, and stay on course with me now, how do you feel about the grandmothers and the mothers that teach the young girls to have their secret bank account? Because that's the first lie to go against a marriage.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I ain't never been married. I'm the wrong person. Hell, I think get your nest egg, shawty. I don't know.
Okay, well, he ain't been married.
Listen. All right. I talked to some married people. This is my belief if I was married. The cell phone is open, Mary. You can use my phone. I think you should be able to use it. I might grab your phone by accident. It ain't gonna matter.
No.
But
Stay
I
straight.
don't-
Stay the point. Stay the point. Get back to the
no,
point.
no. I'm listening. I'm staying on the point. Listen,
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
describing.
Okay,
So
my bad.
what I'm saying is that's part of the parameters. But I think you also need some things for yourself. I don't mind. There should be a joint banking account, but I think both of y'all should have your own separate accounts also.
Yeah,
You never
I
know.
that. That's right.
I mean, if he's a horrible spender, you need to have something separate, because if he blows it, you got to have his back, or vice versa.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I really do believe y'all should have your own investments, own things of your own. It don't matter. King and queen, baby, we both rule, and I don't mind a
Your
separate.
background
A joint
noise.
account.
You got a lot of background noise, Lee.
You turn that music down.
Turn whatever down.
A joint account.
Your background
I just think
noise.
it's outside.
Oh, okay.
It's outside. It's the
Okay.
cars. Not the car that drove by. No, a joint account is needed, but I think everybody should have separate accounts.
I think so
also.
too. I think so too. Go ahead.
Well,
Do
you
that.
know, when I look at life like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love my family with all my heart. They mean the world to me. Mm-hmm. But I feel like what I went through in my life ain't nothing promised to me. If your life ain't promised to you, how can a relationship or whatever you have be promised to you? So you always want to make sure you love yourself first.
That's right.
So if a person walk out your life today or tomorrow, how do you survive? If you put everything on the table and they got control to take whatever they want from you, how you know how they want you to live or they leave you? They can leave you hanging.
Oof.
So the smart thing you have to do in your life is protect yourself. You love everybody, but you got to protect yourself too.
True that.
So it true or false, if a person walk away from you, you still able to live your life. And I think that's where a lot of us go wrong at. We looking at it like, oh, they doing this behind my back. No, I love you every day of my life. But how I know one morning you might wake up and say, you know what, I've been working with this, we've been trying this, but I don't think I want to do this anymore. How do you survive? And I've learned that in my life through relationships in my past. I'm not going to never put myself in a position to where I have to live on the street, if God forbid. You know what I mean? I thank God for my brother been there for me in my life. I've been through things in my life. I keep this 100. But as me going through the things I've been through in my life, I learned from those mistakes. No matter how much I care about a person, no matter how much I love anybody on this world, I love myself first.
Amen.
Bars.
That's amazing. I love it. So is
You
anybody
gotta learn from Tiger Woods.
okay?
Whatever.
He said Tiger Woods.
500 million? Man, you got to have a side nest egg. If that happens to you, shit, you took. Man, all right, then why is Tiger Woods still happy? She don't know about the $100 million in the Caicos that I've been storing away this whole time. You got to, man. Like, $500 million, that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of like that secret. Look, that's kind of like that secret bank account that your grandmama and your mama tell you to always have you a little nest egg, baby. You know, I think the nest egg teaching in a relationship, because again, I say I don't like lying in my relationship. I don't want to cheat on my person. I don't want him to cheat on me, and I don't want to bring anything. I want to try to be the best relationship out there closer to God as we can get, because we done tried everything. We done tried living. We done tried lying. We done tried smoking. We done tried drinking. We done tried lifing. We done tried so many freaking things. So from this point, you know, I'm finna be 50. This shit's so beautiful. I mean, I'm finna be 50 for real, y'all. I'm serious. But life is so different and it's so funny when you get to the point to where you get to a certain age and you say, you know what, this is what I need for me. At the end of the day, what I want people to know, who is in agreement with prenuptial agreement and who's not?
Well, I'm like this right here. And if I'm already a millionaire when you meet me, here's what I'm going to do for you. If me and you decide to get married, say if I got $100 million in my account, I'm going to give you $1 million in your account to start off our marriage. If we don't make it, you got $1 million to start your life over. And we're going to sign a document agreement on that. If I got $100 million, I'm giving you $1 million to put in your bank account that you ain't never got to touch in your life. You can start your life over, start your new business, whatever you're trying to do. I feel like, to me, if a man love a woman and offer her that when she can't offer him nothing at the same time, you can't offer me nothing probably but a watch or something, but I'm giving you $1 million just in your account the day you marry me. Mm-hmm. And you sign off on that. we ain't got to do a prenup agreement. But if we had to do a prenup agreement for me to protect myself from you, I don't want to marry you.
Nice. Because I like that, Dre. D-Dub. I like that. Because if I got to protect myself from you, what am I doing in this?
Yes.
I think you belong. That's bars, baby. That's real good. I don't believe in prenup agreement. If somebody asks me that, I'll walk in a marriage. I sign the damn thing right away. I would sign a prenup right away. You know why? And I'm seriously, I sign the thing so fast to make your damn head spin. And then give you some good loving. You heard? And then give you some good loving. Because I don't plan on going anywhere.
But you see how deep that is, though?
That part. I'm not going anywhere. So what you want me to sign? Where your mama at? Line her ass up. I sign the paper. You hear what I said?
I'm 40. I'm 47. I ain't never been married, man. Listen, man.
You playing, Lee.
If I marry a chick now, man, this is over with for her. Let me tell you, you can't leave me. I can't leave you. It is over with.
Yeah, you already been security, so I already know.
Emotional damage.
You listen, man. But for me to get to the point to want to marry a woman, it is over with for anybody to leave. Anybody. Man.
Yeah, because
I don't need a prenup. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't even going. We together forever, baby.
I like that, Lee, because at the end of the day, when you look at your age at 47 years old, I like that, Lee. Kudos for you. Y'all ladies hear that this man ain't married, but he's too old. You're at an age now, you can't do a do-over. Hell, you waited till the end of your sperm start being called worms. You can't do nothing.
I see a documentary on this one.
But that's good stuff, Lee. I like that. I like that.
But I don't think y'all realize how deep that is, what I said, though.
No, I realize how deep it is.
No, I'm talking about how many, you got multiple millionaires in this world.
Yeah, you. Let me tell you, as a woman in this world and talking to men out here, I hear a lot of different perspective from different men. I'm a woman. Y'all hear a lot of things from women. So let me tell you, I was at, and I just told somebody this. I was at my job, right? At my little career spot right over here, or whatever. What we got going on over here? What about that? I don't know. So anyway, let's see what happened. Hey, Patrick, come here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I was at my job, right? And I was standing listening to somebody talk. And this is a normal thing that, like, if a woman wants some money, she gonna tell a man some things. I'm finna do a Steve Harvey right quick. This is what the woman gonna say. Because I heard this shit and I like to flip my lid. This lady was standing there saying my same story that I told somebody because I needed some help. D-Dub, you already know. I was like, yo, I don't want to ask somebody for no money who gonna want some booty. Because I'm not trying to get no booty. I'm needing some help for real. You understand what I'm saying? I can help you when I get my help, and turn around. But if you want to be a friend of mine and we never discussed a relationship or us trying to be into a relationship or none of those little blue ball things y'all got going on down there, I didn't put myself in that predicament. I asked some help. So I'm standing and I'm listening to this chick and she's giving this guy the blues of why she wants some money and needs some money. Well, I want some money and I need some money and you the only person that don't make me feel like you want to have sex with me because we know what to say. We know if we say that, you're going to go and give it to me. Yeah, girl, Like, women, stop. Like, stop using my... Stop using my fucking excuse because when I use it, it don't sound authentic anymore. Like, y'all robbing me.
Well, let me ask you this.
I'm just kidding. I did hear that, though, and I was like, dang, do we all say the same damn thing?
Can I ask you a question? This is a real question right here.
Yes.
While we on live, is you a woman sitting here? Why is it okay for a woman to ask a man for money or for help, but then turn around as soon as she get on her feet act like she's so damn independent?
Again, I can give you two different answers for that.
Please.
One is because that's a little girl. I'm going to always tell you a little girl, but then now I can expound on it. Okay. Now, when you look at it from a woman's standpoint, from a female, all right, some women, not all women, but from a woman's standpoint, because you are a provider in the word. So you something.
Who told you that?
God, the Bible, split them legs.
You know what he supposed to provide for, right?
Well, what was it?
Not money wise.
It was for everything.
No, it wasn't.
What was it for?
It was providing you with health and safe, keep you safe, protect you. That's to provide in the home, make sure the home is secured.
No,
not this. Money didn't exist at first.
Health that is.
But money did not exist at first. Money came about.
Yeah, you're right, because we
Okay,
had
so
talents,
that's-
gifts, and time.
All right. So when money came to path, we changed the perspective of life. Okay. So what I mean about the
Old
independence.
Testament, New Testament.
That's right. So when I'm looking at it right now, I said, why do a woman feel she can ask a man for money when she down, but soon as she get on her feet, she's so damn independent. Like see what I'm saying is,
Because when we down, Dre, we down. We're emotional.
so
We-
what
we-
about when a man down?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. So again, you keep explaining little girl syndrome stuff.
But
So
that's
for
what
a
we
woman-
live with every day.
So
Majority.
No, that's what we choose. That's what you choose to.
Oh, that's what you see.
Because let me answer this now. Let me answer it.
Go ahead, get it, baby.
Thank you. That's a little girl.
Okay.
That's not a woman. That is not an example of me. I would never do a man like that. Hold up now. That's not a woman. That's a little girl. That's a little girl. Because a woman like myself, real women, I'm going to cater to my man whether he has money or whether he's not, because it's not about the money. It is about the heart of a man. It is about the heart of the man. It's about the heart of the person. And if your heart is right, damn all this energy stuff everybody talking about now, I'm talking about that ticker in your chest. It is about the heart of the man. And if that man's heart is right, and if you're not feeling the goodbye vibes or the red flag vibes, and you should have pulled out a long time ago and get mad when shit hit the fan and you settled and stayed and you wondering why this and that, that's a self problem. But when it comes into women, see, when we women get a man, I will see my man, if I had one, I will see my man hurting. If my man lost all his money and all his damn limbs, I'm going to put that nigga in a basket with some wheels on it, and I'm gonna sit his ass out there with me, and we gonna roll one, cause we both confused on this shit. And I'm gonna put him in that basket, and I'm gonna decorate that basket, whether he like Georgia or Celtics or whoever, and I'm gonna take care of that man. Because that man took care of me. See, it's not about the money for me. It's about the heart of the person. And through tonight, I'm hearing, from what I'm hearing, no disrespect from the men, from the guys, that it's been a lot of materialistic stuff for these women that's been hurting you guys, because they've been very
Well, not
materialistic.
me myself. It is 20%.
Because the men that I talk to, like the group that I go around, I don't hear these men complaining about these type of things. So when I say that, it has to be where you're finding and looking and gathering these type of women, these young women, because these young women aren't seasoned women. These are little girls. Maybe they're at the club where you hosting
what I
that,
see every
or
day.
maybe they're at the gas station, or they
Yeah.
thugged out nation. But baby, this sexy thing right here, hello.
But it's only
I'ma
20%.
take care of mine.
It's only 20%. See, that's why they call it 80-20.
Okay.
There's only 20% of y'all left out here in society.
Right.
You got women out here 60 years old still being 25. You got women out here 25 years old, don't even know who the hell they are, and got 4 kids. So what I'm saying is, when I break it down, in my perspective, is saying, like, if women want real men in their life to be real men in their life, they got to understand, when they meet a real man, stop disrespecting him.
Yes, Lord. Hallelujah.
That's all I'm saying. Y'all disrespect the real man when you meet one. That's all I mean. It's hard to find a real. It's hard to find a real
Preach it.
man. It's like it's hard to find a real woman. But when you collide together, it's a blessing. So when you get that blessing, you hold on to it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm hoping it happen to Lee one day.
That's true. D-Dub, you hit the nail on the head with that
I'm
one.
gonna tell you, some of these women don't want real men. Their version of a real man is not a version of a real man from the start. So they already doomed from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So their version of a real man is not what expected. Plus, you know what I'm saying? Some of these.
Their thought process is warped on men.
It's kind of like what Yana said, but to piggyback, it's like different men have different problems. One thing I learned is, like, really successful, really rich men that are really rich. Their problem with women, from whenever I talk to some of these guys, is that they feel like they have to do everything for a woman. They have to think for her, they have to dress her, they have to tell her this. So these women, to these guys, are airheads. But when they come to a dude that they say they think is normal, they might be a totally different broad. Now she wants to talk back shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because the respect might not be there, because she might be like this. You know what I'm saying? That's just my theory. Sometimes I'll be seeing, but I definitely know the stature of your finances is the different problems.
And see, that's what we
Have
keep
different
going.
problems.
And that's what we keep going. See, we keep getting messed up with relationship and finances. Like, it's enough.
It's
Like, I know
just-
we getting ready to wrap it up, but we got to
yeah.
come up off of finances, guys. We got to come into communication. We got to come into understanding who we are as a person. Because I don't want a man that all he think about is the money and why this and can you do your... I don't want that type of joker around me. I want a grown-ass man that has what he has and know what he want and go get it, whether she got a pot to piss in and a window to throw out of it, but he recognize who she is. Because just like you want her to recognize who you are, you have also got to pay the same respect and recognize who she is. If you want the woman to
Exactly.
respect you, then you need to show the love and compassion and the understanding, and you need to guide me. See, here's the thing too. Men always talking shit, but I can't see a whole lot of men out here that don't know where they're going. I need men to know where you're going. I need you to guide me. It's a lot of, y'all are men in here, but it's a lot of men out here today. They don't know where they going. So it's frustrating because we women, we're tired. We don't want to have to be hard and be this. But if you come in my life and you pose to be this guy and you really there for my goods because you see I got it, and then it flipped the script, and then you know, but you ain't guiding me, and you got all mouth to tell me this and that, and you ain't a good woman. But you ain't leading shit. You ain't telling me nothing. You don't have another word to say to me about this or that. If I give you an idea, you want to rebuttal, but you ain't got no second way.
But that go back to what I said about independence. So that's vice versa conversation what you just said.
Talk to
See,
me,
so
what
you got a lot of women out here strong headed.
Mm-hmm.
They speak high upon themselves. They can have a man that's trying to lead and guide them, but they so caught up on themselves with their own ways or how they see life. They don't want nobody to lead them and tell them nothing because they've been scorned. So you got a lot of women out here that have been scorned, they've been abused, they've been raped, they've been going through a lot in their life. So when they read a man that's trying to guide and lead them, they don't want to hear nothing they saying. So it's hard for a man
You do have those.
to give you those things you want from a man when you're not really open for it. You want a man to do everything in the world before you let your guards down. Life too short for a nigga to wait that long. So somebody loving you now, if a person loving you and leading you halfway across the road, where I might get hit by a truck or whatever, if I'm leading you across the road, damn if I'm putting my life on the line right there with you.
You want some booty?
So no, it ain't just about the booty. You should know that I'm in.
Oh, okay. Because I thought well, you know, it's you got some hard strong. I'm finna let you do it before we close. I'll leave for let you close out. But we got some hard women, and not all strong women like myself. I'm not bullheaded. I divorced my husbands. I because what it was. So myself, I just need a man to know who he is walking into the situation. Like, it's so many women that we hear men coming, I did this, and I can't even get this. Well, you're not a man because you want something. You want the gift, and you're not. See, let me give y'all a Steve Harvey Secret for Women book. In order for us to qualify y'all as men, you got to be sure of who you are. You got to know where you going, know where you at, know how you got in there, and you got to not have attitude and think you somebody just because you wind up making money and got this and got that. Because you got a lot of little boys that get money and they act like they all that, and you're not. Because at the end of the day, you keep swapping between partners and this, and you want that thing, but you want everything, but you're not showing me any substance as you as a man. So, you know, I'm ready for some real men to stand up and show me that there's some men out here, because there are a whole hell of a lot of women out here that are looking for. So I think that we can go on and on attacking, but I think that we all have different things, and I want us to pick this up back next week too.
All right.
But because we got, you know, and I want us to bring a guest on tonight. It was about us four because we had guests, and now it's about us four. But I want us to pick it back up, guys. But just understand this: women, we love y'all, but there's so many little boys out here that's ready to say this, and that, but ain't showing no manhood. Ain't got nothing, not a sign of it, not in their conversation. And to me, as a woman, for Yana Lu, you have to stroke my intellect, because I'm tired. I don't want to be the man. I want to just smell good, look good, be sexy, be smiling, be quiet when we out in public so I can be his third eye, get home, ride the roller coaster with him, tell him what he need to hear when he asks me, not anytime before, because y'all are providers. You see what I'm saying?
You said a lot right there. I can't wait till next week.
Y'all are providers.
I can't wait till
Y'all
next
are
week.
providers.
Boy, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm telling y'all.
Jesus, I got something for you next week.
I love it. Y'all got to know D-Dub is, he's the big papa in the house. He's the daddy of the group, and he gives us that perspective like a parent because he really wants us to know.
I want you to win.
That part.
Yes, I want everybody to have blessing, plush, beautiful relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
That's why we praying for Lee. Lee, you might find somebody walking to their car tonight. You might find you one tonight, Lee.
Man,
Hey,
I'm
somebody
chilling, bro.
somebody
Chilling,
gonna come on to y'all.
You gonna see Restitution walking to the car tonight.
Bye, Restitution.
Hey, man, I'm definitely, I'm chilling, man, on
10:21, y'all.
on anything.
Guys, I love y'all. It's been an amazing night. Tonight we have talked about politics in the beginning of the show. If nobody was able to, if you guys were just chiming in and coming in, we've been talking about politics and presidency. We've been talking about relationships. Right now, I'm definitely trying to get us on point to where we can have some more solidarity in our relationships, and we can look at these relationships like they need to be and should be. Because as a Black family, I really want us to know that instead of looking at the little idiosyncrasies of one another, we need to tap into the good and remember the good stuff while we got together. Remember the good of how to get out here and date and why. Let's stop finding the fault and look in the mirror and see what it is that we can do to change our own personal perspective so that we can be able to embrace. Guys, it has been fun down here with Pure Soul in the house tonight. Pure Soul, sing us a little something.
Treat them like they wanna be treated. You should treat them right. Ooh.
Treat them like it. Woman, God damn. Big Dre, can you sing us some, D-Dub? You rap or something, Dre?
Yeah. What you really want from a nigga?
Hey. I love
It's
y'all.
going out for Cindy, my ninja.
Really want.
Oh, God. Lee Johnson, sing us a tune right quick.
Man, I can't sing.
He got
It be
pretty
like
right,
Ron
too.
was the crush. I do not sing, but I sing a song.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
One to the two to the three to the four, Lee
To
Johnson
the
said.
four, you know what I'm saying? That's about it. You know what
I
I'm
love y'all. I love y'all. Guys, it has been a wonderful night down here with Nightcap with Yana Lu and the crew. We have D-Dub, Pure Soul, and Lee Johnson. Guys, please always tap into us every Friday night. Tonight was a night we had some technical difficulties trying to get Lee Johnson on the show with us, but we wanted to tap into some of the hot topics that goes on here every single day. Talking about the politics, what's going on right now. We are scared and afraid and want to know, not really, about this presidency, if these people are aliens, if they're real, or should we run for them? Also, we talk about the relationships in the world today, guys. Just to let you know, Pure Soul's here to sing us on through it. D-Dub is here to talk us on past the points. And Lee Johnson is going to philosophize it, and Yana Lu is going to paraphrase it. That's about it.
Love it.
We give
Love
y'all
it.
another perspective. We love y'all. Please tap into us every single Friday from 8:45 to 10:30. And you're going to love us, guys. We here to talk about those topics that nobody talk about behind, in front of the front doors, that we talk about behind the closed doors that everybody needs to hear. So please tap into us. Anybody want to say goodbye, good night? Say so.
Yo, blessings to each and everybody that was tuned in tonight. It's your boy D-Dub checking in. See you next Friday night. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you want to hear something real live, check us out on On Go Production. We're doing it like this right here. Yana Lu and the crew. D-Dub checking in. I'm out.
Ooh, Pure Soul, where you at?
What's up? It's your boy Pure Soul, man. I'm too blessed to be stressed. But one thing I must say, in order for you to love somebody, you got to start off by loving yourself.
Ooh,
Let's go.
Lee Johnson. Look at that smile, y'all. Lee Johnson in the house.
Hey, man, everybody just watch out for, you know what I'm saying, crazy people running around here. That's kind of contagious. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them sneeze on you. Don't get no bum bumps. Everybody be safe out there in the street. You know what I'm saying? Help somebody. You can't, shoot 'em the bird. Peace.
Well, we ain't gonna shoot him the bird. Y'all know Lee Johnson. He's a philosopher, and sometimes they get a little bit
Crazy as
wild.
hell.
But we love him. Well, shoot him the bird. Lee Johnson said, "Shooting the bird if they come with the malarkey." That part right there. Keep it real. Keep it real, Lee Johnson. Guys, it's been real. Yana Lu in the house, and my cotton vial, I think, has turned purple. All right. If there's any dentists Look, y'all. If y'all got some dentists out there that would like to use Yana Lu as a patient on the table, you can come and take my mouth and work it over. Yes, Lord. Y'all, we love you out here today. Please tap back in again. APAP Media Group, apapinfo.com. If you want to let us know anything, go on there. And if you like to tap in on the show, and if you like to be a part of the show, go to Productions On Go on YouTube, subscribe, and you can type, you can talk, and you can stream on in. We'll send you a little clip of us. But please come back next week, guys. We love you. It's been wonderful, and we are out. Yes.
Yeah.
Peace. We love y'all.
What happened, bro? Well, I got something for your ass next week.
You do.
Hell yeah. You left that statement hot.